Hi everybody, it's Carla, and we're going to be using this Bond Crafter casting powder that I've had for about a month. I'm going to be using a skull mold. I've got my scale there too. I'm going to be doing it for coasters. I'm going to try some of the chrome powders to see if those stick. And then I have the red, blue, and yellow colorant. And then we're not going to go through the instructions because, a lot of people do those. I think the most important instructions are right here on the box. Tells you the drying time. You can't see it. I just realized that. But so yeah, hang on to those instructions because there's no instructions on the bag. And what it is it's a 100 to 30 and or a 10 to 3 ratio. So I'm going to start out by mixing 200 kilograms. I'm going to mess around for a while here because I can't figure out if I want to do grams or ounces or whatever. And then I figure it out finally. But I'm going to do 200 kilograms eventually. And first, I'm going to put in 60 kilograms of water and then 200 kilograms of powder. I like to put the water in first because then it helps the powder dissolve quicker, so you don't think you need to keep adding water. I would suggest that you either get a scale or figure out like what ratio that is, the, the three by weight. Maybe I should try to figure that out for you guys. Because I don't think it's good with some of these powders to just eyeball it because it'll affect the durability of the items. Now, some of you are going to go, no, that's not true. But it is, according to the people that they make it for a living. So I'm just doing the skull in white because I'm going to try to do some colorant on it, see if that will absorb in the mica powders or how to color it. This is the first time I've used it. So here I'm putting on some of this red chrome powder, and then I'm thinking, and why not? Let's put on some of the pinky gold look. Then I'm thinking, oh, wait, I'm going to be mixing these colors and I want to kind of see, at least a stripe of what it's going to look like on the front. Who knows? I'm just squirting it in there like it's free, just like, boom, just have some more. 38 drops, okay. So there's a lot of dye in there, but the pure white of this product, and this is not a sponsored product review at all, not at all. I bought this myself. I just haven't had a chance to try it. Um, I have to say, because I'm doing the voiceover, so I already know how this comes out. I really like this. I really do. Um, I really like Perfect Cast too because it's super cheap. But I love how this comes out pure white and the colors stay so true. Uh, I haven't used all of the eco powders, but I've used a lot of them. And they usually are like an off-white. But this one is not that expensive, and the colorings that they give you are very strong. I over back, it's cured, and it's very dark on the back, and I hardly had enough to fill this up. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, well, we know that you can put the red on there. You can put the chrome powders. Those work if you want that kind of a look. Interesting thing is that they kind of change. You can see what's behind it in certain light. It's almost like a chameleon powder that you can, see what's behind it. But this I'm looking at, I really love the look. Um, yeah, that's really pretty. It's like a, like Starry Night painting, except for I'm holding it upside down. Oh, I was gonna see if I could break it, and I thought that's not fair. It's only been like 2 hours or an hour or something like that. Not even 2 hours, it's probably 'cause I just wanted to see what would happen. And I've got all those micas lined up to see if I can color this skull. I always put my micas on my eco powders right when I take them out, so they're still a little damp. And that way, when I put the mica on, it as the water is being pulled out, the color gets pulled in, and it's very permanent that way. It's very easy to do. Now, the skull is very hard, like a rock. Just, I mean, really, really substantial. So I'm going to try the gold, and I'm by Resineers mica, and it's really not working. So I'm going to try the blue because all the mica colors are made with different kinds of pigments for the colorant. And so some of them are going to work better. And I'm showing you there the one that I did with plaster cast, the cat, and immediately I brought it out and I put the color on it. I think I used that very gold and some of the browns. Works perfect. But this is harder and this is not as porous. It doesn't even feel like there's any water at all. Unlike the other ecos, and you take them out, it's like just feels like there's dampness. So I'm going to see if I can use some water soluble um, oil pastel marker pencils, crayons, whatever. And it's not so great. And since they're water soluble, I'm afraid that they're going to probably, come off. But I'm going to still try it. Put a little stuff on there. I like how shiny it is, like a little skull, dome skull. And so I'm trying to put on some green mica. And this is Resiners again. And my computer's freaking out. I don't know why. I hope this is coming out okay. I literally have to do this voiceover because I forgot to plug in the mic for the first half of this. There's going to be more. I'm going to have another little project coming up where the first part with the sound. I forgot to turn off the air conditioner, so you're going to hear the hum in the background. Better to hear the hum than to see the sweat dripping off my nose into the powder. Now I'm not only adding color, I'm adding salty sweat. But then at the very last half, last quarter, um, I get my butt together and I don't have any extra noise going on, and I plugged it in. I plugged in the microphone. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I think I need to see a doctor, about, about my brain, a brain doctor. It's like somebody else is moving into my head. Like some little crazy woman. Oh gosh. Okay. I don't know if there's enough room for her in there. You got like a family of 8 living in there, I think. Okay, so I'm just messing around here. Sorry, this is taking a while. Um, I don't know what else to say. This is almost, I don't realize how long I'm working on this. And I'm just putting more powder on. I'm taking off the crayon. They're water soluble crayons. They're actually very good, but they don't work on this. They work on Perfect Cast and the other eco resins that I've used, but not on this. And I also noticed that this, when you put this to your lips, it's very cold. And that's exactly like crystals. That's how you can tell if a crystal is real. Put it to your lip. And if it's cold, it's an actual crystal. If it's not, then it's probably made out of resin or something. It's fake. Just a little words of stuff I've learned on the internet. Okay, so I'm just farting around here. I'm not real satisfied with the dish. I am pretty satisfied with this guy, except for I can't get some of the gold stuff that I put on there. Just I don't know. So I probably should stop this because this is getting insane. I'm going to be right back, though, with a new project that's going to come out. You'll see. Wow. Okay, we're going to try it again. I have a couple ideas. Right now I'm trying to get the bag open. I've got just over 61 kilograms of water, and pardon my arm. Now I'm going to put in the 200 kilograms of this powder. I forgot to tar it again, didn't I? So 260. Oh my gosh. I think my brain is... I slept quite a bit last night, so I should be a little bit better, but it's kind of bizarre that when my brain is just starting to... Oh, go. That's fine, because I went a little bit over on the water. A teeny bit over on both. All right, so this is this good old casting powder. Let me move this out of the way. Here we go. The dyes that I poured in on top, they totally stained my poor little bowl here. My poor bowl. But let me get these mixed together real well. And then I think I'm going to go lighter on the dye. I went real heavy on the dye. And let me move my tea out of the way so I can grab that. And it's very dark, but it's actually super cool, right? So I'm going to go a little different on the colors. I'm going to go a little bit lighter. Let me get this stirred up because I don't have a lot of time to mess around. And I see some on the bottom there, not stirred up. Okay, so I'm going to do it into this mold. I'm going to do it kind of the same. I'm going to put in more yellow, though, than the other colors. I'm going to disperse it. I'm going to disperse my yellow into... Disperse, I don't even think it's a real word. Not in English. And then I'm going to do less of the blue, 1 drop by each little drop of yellow, maybe just 3 drops. I don't want it too dark. And the red. Again, I don't want it too dark. I'll put 1 in the middle. I'm almost out of red. Yeah, because they didn't give me a red. Because yesterday I just went squish. Like stuff was free. Like it was free. Okay. I might want a little bit more blue. Maybe 1 there, 1 there. Uh-oh. Okay. Just a little bit more. Let me just move that around a little. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to try this again. Let me see how I can do it. I want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. So I think I'll start up at this end. And I sure made a lot of this. Oh, and there's a cat hair right there. Oh no. Do I have time to rescue it? Tacos. Otherwise, I'm going to always see that when I look in that corner. I'm going to go, oh, that's where Harley's hair or Spooky's hair, one of their hairs, will always be there. So let me go ahead and put some of this in. Now remember that the colors are going to be showing underneath this on the bottom, like, because I'm pouring onto the top. Oh, never mind. Never mind. So anything I pour from this point should probably not affect the top of this, just the sides. All right, I think that might be enough. That's cool. This reminds me so much of the 70s and 60s and 70s. That avocado green look right there. Okay, so you scooch out of the way. And I guess I'll fill up my skull. I don't think there's enough at all. But I'll do what I can here. And then mix up some more later. Let me see, let me put it on your face. All right. Let me just go ahead and pour it in. I think overall this is going to have a very green effect because of the excess yellow and blue that I put in. Colors are pretty. I love doing the red, blue, and the yellow. These colors are pretty good because they are standing up to this white. Oh, pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Let me get it as much in there as I can. Because you know, when you clean up, you cannot rinse your containers into the sink. Don't do it unless you have a plumber in the family. And even then, they're going to scream at you if you do. So don't do it. Let it dry. Scrunch it around, break up the pieces. You can put the pieces in the trash. Or you can save them, little tiny pieces to add, but there's not a lot that is left. So let me just put that in there, and then we'll just fill this up later. Make sure the nose isn't funny. All right. This is looking beautiful on the back. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen here. You can already see that it's going to look good. This has been about an hour and a half. I've been watching a movie called Hurt People with Shirley MacLaine and Kathy Bates and a ton of really great actors. So I've been watching that for like an hour and a half. It's a very long movie. Very good though, man. I haven't seen that in like 20 years. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Oh my God, look at this. I want tiles, like kitchen tiles like this. All right, here we go. We're going to play the autofocus game. Well, you guys, I want you to see the best. And okay, is that focused or is it just wiggly pattern? Doesn't feel right. Well, I don't have my glasses on. Hold on one second. I still haven't gone to get my good glasses. I'm still wearing readers. I'm probably ruining my eyes. But that's okay. They'll get better. Oh, look how pretty this is. Oh my gosh. That's insane. The back of it's really beautiful too. I mean, like really beautiful. This part right here I played with it a little bit because I didn't really like the way it looked. But this is really beautiful too. But this, holy moly. I'm going to see something real quick. Because I've got my wax, which is for chalk paints, but it's a water-based wax. And I'm just going to see. Just let me see if it's gonna make this come out even darker. This, since this is gypsum, I don't know how to say it. It's not like the regular eco things, because it's pretty much mostly gypsum. And it doesn't have a lot of moisture in it, but I'm not going to seal the back. Like I'm just sticking my finger in there. Wow, I really like this. Really like this. I'm going to try this. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it on this video. I want to get this posted because it's been a week, I think, since I put up a video. Pretty sure, because I think it was last Friday that I did my frog video. It's Froggy Friday somewhere. And I didn't get it up till after midnight. So yeah, it's been 1 week. But I have been getting very well organized, and not really. I still need to get better organized, but this makes me happy. I wonder what this would look like with a little bit on it. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. So pretty. Come on, focus. I don't know why I love that. This is so pretty. Wow. I gotta keep saying it because I seriously could see, especially like this part, as like kitchen backsplash. Boy, that's so nice. Okay, well, you guys, I'm glad that you've come along with me to see what I'm doing, and I'll be back soon with another video because I'm getting more and more organized. As soon as I get a chair with wheels, I'll be more willing to sit here and not hit my head on the light when I'm trying to get up. So I hope you liked this, and maybe you want to give that a try. I'm going to definitely try this with the Perfect Cast and see if it does the same thing. Oh my God, I love this. Okay, so I got a blue skull and this poor thing. This thing was good though. I'm glad I did it. It didn't, it's got a lot of bubbles because remember I was pushing it in there because it was almost gone, and this is very, very thin. But what it does show is if you want to use the chrome colors, which I think I have a link for these, you get 12 of them for $9.99, and I think they're still the same price. They last a really long time. But what I was going to do on this one, and I'm glad I didn't, was put blue around the rim. I was going to do blue, but I actually really like it just like this. I think that's so pretty. But now, I mean, now at least we know the chromes work on there, and the glitters on there too. Anyway, that's enough talking. That's enough now, Carla. I love you guys very much, so much. I love you, and I hope that everybody has a beautiful week, day, month, however it is until you see me again. Be sure, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would really like to get to 1,500. I've been doing this now for 2 years, and 1,500, I'm pretty excited about that. So take care of yourselves. Take some deep breaths. Nothing better than that. If you're feeling stressed, do the corner breathing, you know. Inhale for a count of 4. Hold it for the count of 4. Exhale for the count of 4. hold it for the count of 4, and repeat. And that will help you feel so much better, I promise. Also, I want you guys to know that everything is going to be okay. You know, we're going through some big major changes, and I know that things always work out eventually. And enjoy life, and be grateful and thankful, and be kind. Be kind to people. Everybody's nervous now. Everybody's a little shaky if they know what's going on. So, hope you liked this. I love you so much, and I'll see you real soon, okay? And that's all I can remember to say right now. I think my brain's a little better today than it was yesterday. Okay, I love you guys so much. Hugs and hugs and hugs to everybody. Okay, and give yourself a hug, girl. Turn it off. Ow. Like that. Oh, shoot. Off.